The boys had some days off last week. We took them back on Wednesday, but it was a small group. We had only 7 or 8 players on training because most of the guys were outside for the FIFA break, international games, and some people traveled for some private issues. Like Kennedy was 1 week off to Mwanza. Kokalanya was 1 week to Mbeya for family reasons. Gadiel is missing for some family reasons. So we gave them permission to go because it was a good period to release them. So that's why you see today that we played with some under-20s. The game was too functional. One, to play our 90 minutes, or most of them 90 minutes. Ajibu played a second half working for the team. Miraji making some 30-40 meter sprinting. That's why we play these games, to let the body work. And the youngsters, it's good to integrate them in the team. I think we are the first team to introduce such players in friendlies. So it's good to see them, to evaluate them. You can see that some guys were picking up in the end. Tactically, I think they still have to improve a lot of things, but they show some potential, others less potential, and it's up to us to create a platform where also the youngsters can come and show themselves sometimes in the first team. And this was a good moment because we had only not the full squad is here, so we had some gaps open in the team to play them. So yes, I don't look at the result. In the end, they could have won it, we could have won it in the end. But for me, the most important is the GPS data that we will have after the game. That I saw Ajibu playing a good second half, showing him for the team. Miraji doing sprints. Ame was coaching. Kennedy after a week off playing 60 minutes. Morrison his first 15 minutes after a 2-week injury and suspension. So we had a plan for everyone. Even for Balya playing 45 and doing another 30 minutes with the physical coach, extra work. So yeah, I think the plan was set from this morning. Everyone did his job. Only the result is not what we wanted, but that's not so important in a friendly. It's good to see everyone and also to see the youngsters develop themselves. And I think they realize that senior football goes faster and is more power than what they're used to in the league. Because most of the time in the league they win 5-6-0 and they have no resistance. So for them it's good to see what is a higher level.
It's a big news in Tanzania now. Simba will present country for CAF Champions League so far. We face Pretu from Nigeria. Do you have any information about Pretu? And if I'm not forget, Simba for last season, first round, we go out of the big tournament like this. What's the comment so far about Pretu? Any information when to attack, to defend, and other information? Second, what they planning? Because Simba last season, end of the first round.
Okay, what happened last year is not in my hands. It's the past. Okay, you can learn a few things, but I think our squad is different. So don't look at last year. You have to go for your ambition, what you have this year. About the opponent, we don't have a lot of information because their league is not broadcasted. I think the last game broadcasted was 2018. They're also playing games. Until now, we don't know which venue we will play. They're a bit tricky. They try to put sand in our eyes. Also information about their team, no, because the league is not on in Nigeria. So they played some friendlies, I know, but with mixed teams. So there's not a consistency in their system or in their lineup. So it will be a game that we go for our own system of play without knowing the opponent. And during the game we will see what's happening, where we have to adapt, where we have to change, where we can do something or where we have to defend more. So difficult to prepare, but sometimes when you're not prepared, you're more focused and your focus is higher because you don't know what is coming, and then you're always a bit more sharp. So yeah, maybe we need that.
Last question for you. Firstly, Simba until now you don't have a goalkeeper coach, and I have some rumors news. I think when I can say you have received many CV from goalkeepers coach from Nigeria, from Kenya, and other countries. But you have a chance to decide this goalkeeper he need first and second. Okay. play?
First this question. Yes, we received a lot of CVs. We're going through all the documents. Of course, people that are free are not easy to find at this moment because the season is already started in all the countries. And secondly, a CV doesn't say everything. I would like to see them on training, how they train. I would like to talk one-on-one with them to see their philosophy, what kind of exercises they do, because you have to make a good choice now. Okay, the club decided to bring a new one. He has to be better. He has to bring competition. He has to bring modern exercises to develop the goalkeepers. And that's not easy from a distance because a CV only tells what was the past, and I'm interested in the future. So I would like to talk one-on-one with all the guys. What is not easy because some are here, some are outside of the country. The best way is to find out on training, but we don't have the time to test one by one every goalkeeper coach who applied for the job.
Any names?
Names?
Yes.
Yes, Josh, Mike, Anastasia. No, we will not give any names.
Okay, lasty. CAF, we give some teams to play Champions League 10 space to sign new player. And lasty said yesterday, Mr. Mohamed.
Well, the president talked about the future of the club. Yeah. So I think that means that the club always wants to develop to a higher level. If you want to, or if you can bring in stronger people, why not? Losing Gerson for us was is a big miss. It's a big loss because he brought us aggressivity, balance in the team. So probably we will go for that position to find a new one. Gerson out gives us one expat or a foreigner slot open. So yes, we can find someone. But I also heard that if you want to register for CAF, they have to be registered in the local league.
Yes.
And there the slots are limited. So first, I think also TFF has to do a job to allow more registrations for us before we can start working to open new.
Moja kwa moja tunakwenda kule Msimbazi. Tuanzie na Msimbazi leo.
Ndio.
Ambako wekundu wa Msimbazi Simba wana jukumu la kutuwakilisha katika michuano ya vilabu barani Afrika. Sasa tumefanya mazungumzo na mtendaji mkuu wa klabu hiyo Barbara Gonzalez.
Ndiyo.
Na kwanza kitueleza mipango yao. Wana safari ya kuelekea Arusha, wana mechi na Coastal Union. Taarifa ikufikie, mechi yao wataipigia Arusha.
Taarifa imfikie Yusuf Mkule.
Yeye alijua wapi? Tanga.
Goma Arusha.
Amepanga kwenda Tanga lakini mwisho wa siku ngoma ni Arusha.
Tunaendelea na maandalizi ya yetu na course.
Ndio.
Kupata matokeo. Jana unajua mwalimu amefanya trial ya baadhi ya vijana michezo. Tunajenga ukaribu na under 20 na under 17 wapate uwezo wa kucheza na pia tuboreshe mfumo wa technical. Ndio under 20 na under 17. But tuko tayari tunaenda Arusha wiki hii kwa ajili ya mechi yetu ya Coastal sababu tuwezi kucheza Tanga. So tunaendelea na maandalizi na inshallah next week tunaenda Nigeria.
Ni Barbara Gonzalez huyu akituelezea, na jana wamecheza mechi yao ya kirafiki kama nilivyosikia, na wanajaribu na wachezaji pia wa under 20 pia na mechi yao na ndio na under 17 mechi yao na African Sports
Yes.
ikamalizika kwa sare tasa, yani bila kwa bila.